18 months ago, if you had asked whether Garmin would even continue the Vivoactive lineup, the answer wouldn't have been so clear. With the Venue series gaining traction and Garmin cranking out similar fitness watches left and right, it seemed like the Vivoactive might quietly fade away. But here we are. Garmin is about to drop the Vivoactive 6, proving there's still room for a mid-range fitness smartwatch in its lineup. At first glance, you'd be hard-pressed to spot major design changes. Garmin has mostly stuck with the same look, except for one small tweak. The top hardware button now resembles a digital crown. It doesn't seem to add any extra functionality, so it's likely just an ergonomic choice. According to leaks, the Vivoactive 6 is coming in 4 colors, each paired with matching silicone bands. But Garmin might stick with a single case size again like it did with the Vivoactive 5, but multiple options would make more sense for its diverse user base. Now onto the good stuff. It'll include the usual fitness tracking sensors, accelerometer, compass, and gyroscope, but if you were hoping for an altimeter or ECG, no luck. Garmin is sticking with the older Elevate V4 sensor, which means no ECG readings. For most users, the missing altimeter won't be a deal breaker, but still, it's a noticeable omission. What's interesting is Garmin's apparent shift toward runners. An interesting enhancement in the Vivoactive 6 is the addition of running dynamics metrics, vertical oscillation, ground contact time, and even running power. Features like PacePro, which have traditionally been reserved for Garmin's higher-end Forerunner models, are making their way to the Vivoactive 6. Also making an appearance, animated workouts, which were oddly missing from the Vivoactive 5, despite being a staple in other Garmin watches. Plus, there's Garmin Share, a smart alarm, and even double the storage, bumping from 4 to 8 gigs. On the navigation side, Garmin is expanding satellite positioning support. The Vivoactive 6 will work with Beidou and QZSS, adding to its existing GPS, Galileo, and GLONASS compatibility. However, it won't have multiband GNSS or SAT-IQ, meaning positioning accuracy won't quite reach the level of Garmin's top-tier models like the Fenix 8 and Enduro 3. Bottom line, the Vivoactive 6 is shaping up to be a solid upgrade, especially for runners, but it's missing a few premium features that could have given it a bold new direction. The real question now, how will it be priced? That could make or break its appeal in Garmin's increasingly crowded lineup. Share your thoughts in the comments and catch you in the next one.